All right. Hello and welcome to the Mama Means Business podcast. I'm your host, Siobhan Bent, mom, mortgage broker, and finance coach. And I'm here with my guest,
Hazel, the founder of Big Girl Interrupted. I am your vision board coach who helps you set goals and crush them. And I'm also the host of the No More Interruptions podcast.
awesome. Hey, Hazel.
Hey, welcome. This is a special International Women's Day podcast episode.
Yes, a very special one, very unique one. So on both of our platforms, this is a surprise to our listeners. So we just want to say welcome and thank you for your commitment to following our shows. But today we just wanted to do a podcast together in honor of course, the Amazing Women's Month, because we are both, amazing women, and just wanted to celebrate us all. So, hey, Jamila.
And we are recording this just so that you understand, because we may be saying hey to people as they pop in. We are recording this live on Instagram.
Yes, we are. We are. And under pressure, but we're doing it. We are doing it. We are doing it. So, for my listeners, I know you haven't heard from me in a while, and I'm here. I'm getting ready to come back with some amazing episodes and some amazing guests. But we've been doing some work in the background, and we just thought it was fitting for us to actually do an episode together before the world really knows about, what we got planned, Hazel. I don't want to give anybody whiplash when we come out popping. So this is kind of like an introduction of our collaboration that has been brewing for the last few months. My listeners, you know that you've heard Hazel. I think she was episode 18.
I think so.
I think episode 18. I'll have to look back. But since we met on my episode, on my podcast, we've literally been with podcast besties that turned into accountability buddies and Instagram friends and Instagram live accountability buddies. And yeah, so our friendship has definitely evolved into some great and amazing things. And so I guess I could say publicly, Hazel, which I think I've said to you before, but I just want to say thank you. I love and appreciate you. You have definitely stretched the AKA IG Live podcast. But it's been amazing getting to know you and to work with you as we have done in the last few months.
Hey, same to you. So I've learned so much, and you pushed me and stretched me, got me speaking in public places. But yes, and thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, Women's Month.
Yeah, what does that mean to you? Let's start there. What does that mean to you?
What does it mean? Oh, this might not be a popular response, but it doesn't mean much to me. It's pretty commercialized. Of course, we can acknowledge women want to spend time dedicated to acknowledging women. I'm all about it. But in truth, I believe we deserve to be celebrated all day, every day. As women, we do quite a bit to function in our roles as women, in our roles as daughters, as sisters, as mothers, as friends, and for us business women. So I do believe that we should be celebrated all day, every day, year round.
I agree.
But okay, I'll take the extra celebration in March. What does it mean to you?
It means that everybody else gets to acknowledge how important and special we are. But I do agree that it's something that needs to be acknowledged every day. But also just sorry, we'll edit that.
This is live. It's all good.
But yeah, we do so much, and we carry so much, and we carry so many people,
Mm-hmm.
and hold so many responsibilities, and have expectations of ourselves, and then we have to go out and fulfill expectations of what people expect of us.
Yeah. Wow. That's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
That's heavy. We do. We do. So we are rock stars.
Yes,
We are rock stars. Yeah. Go ahead.
Um, so what does, because it's International Women's Month, so it's, we have to celebrate ourselves. So what are some things that you celebrate about yourself?
Jeez. I'm not very good at that. I'm getting better. I think the first thing for me is that I recognize that I don't take, extra time out to celebrate things, because I'm actually the type of person that believes that if there's a moment or a time or a day that I want to celebrate something, I'll just do it. Like, I don't need an appointed time to do it. If I just feel like I need to do it or want to do it, that's when I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say over the last few years, I've learned to celebrate myself by literally listening to myself.
And what does that look like? Yes.
That means stopping if I need to stop.
Okay.
Without any guilt.
Mm.
That's what that looks like. That's what that feels like a celebration is to me. Honestly, I didn't realize that I wasn't taking time for me until the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's when I was like, whoa, something is not working here. And I don't think I'm alone with that. But since then, I literally have to just let myself go and do what it is I need to do in that moment without feeling bad about it.
And that's the thing. It's the guilt and the feeling bad thing that we carry all the time. But you have to not feel bad about it. So what are you doing to not feel bad about it? Like, what are your strategies?
I think it was just a decision. I know that it's something that I need, and when I need it, and I'll do it, right? Or figure out a way when I can do it. So then there's no need to have any guilt. It's already a decision that was made.
That's good.
Thanks.
Yeah, without guilt is yes, it's so important.
And that's something you got to learn to do, right? How about you? What do you do to celebrate you?
What do I do? So I like doing a couple of things. I like crafting. I like spending time doing crafting. And reading and journaling those are like my thing. I had to, before I would go do my nails because that was my thing. And then I had to be budget conscious.
So you used to wear nails?
Yeah. In the nail salon, yeah.
Okay.
Except this week I went to my students.
And they did it for you?
It was either a blow up or paint my nails, so I chose paint my nails.
I hear that. Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah.
A win is a win, as one of my commenters said today.
Yeah.
A win is a win. Okay.
So yeah, I used to go do my nails religiously all the time. And then so now I just choose to do those things. Like I craft. Good old craft, read, journal. I take those times, but I also do and I'll go out and celebrate like big things. But I make sure that I'm doing those things. So I book an appointment in my calendar.
Intention is critical. Is that music in the background? Is it a TV or something? Mr. Sean?
Google.
what would you call it? Our show
Yes.
director.
Yes, Sean, that's some jazz, soft instrumental jazz playing in the background.
So
I hear.
I can appreciate our differences. We have a lot in common, but the whole craft, I'm like craft. I could not see myself crafting. I would just go in by the picture, just by the picture.
Oh,
Right.
oh
I'll
my gosh.
journal. I'm not consistent with journaling, but I'll do it sometimes. I'll do it. Yeah. Hmm.
It's
All right. So
go ahead.
I'm gonna say, so International Women's Day is coming up. Have you been to any events?
Um, not recently.
Okay. Do you have any plans for the month to go to any?
Well, everything seems to be jammed packed this weekend only, and this weekend I have a commitment. It's my godson's
Oh.
birthday, and I am not available. I wanted to attend some events this weekend, but it's not going to work. So I will look for other events later on through the month. Um, I'd like to at least attend something, one thing at least. What about you?
You know I'm not outside.
No, but you. But it's one of your goals.
It is one of my goals. I can't say that I will make it in person to any place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not there in the headspace. But I think we did sign up for
We did
something.
on
I think
the
it's
13th. It's a 2-day thing, though.
yeah. So that's a whole lot of woman stuff. So yeah, I don't think I'll be going anywhere in person. But I definitely do the virtual stuff.
Okay. So, okay, is there any woman that inspires you? I'm shifting the conversation a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like inspirational, inspires you that you look up to or you pull qualities from and take those qualities and implement it into your own life or your own personality and how you represent as a woman?
As a woman, yes, definitely. I have my spiritual mom. Her name is Pastor Jackie Nugent.
Mm-hmm.
I've been a part of her ministry, Embrace Women Services, for 12 years. And over the 12 years, she has been an integral part of my evolvement.
Mm.
She's an amazing leader, powerful woman of God, of course. And yeah, she really inspires me on just how um, to be who you believe you are, but also to be, more importantly, to be and become who God says you are. And so that's what I actively do. My day to day, still working on the motherhood part of it, because whoa.
Listen, that's a whole other job that nobody actually really gives you the real tea on.
Nobody.
No. And I don't think there's any book that can actually give you the true facts about
No.
parenting.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And because it changes a day to day. So yeah, no. But yeah, that's who I would say. That's currently she's who I emulate to be like 100%. Yeah. And yourself?
I'm gonna hold myself together, but it's gonna be my mom. The last couple of years, I've seen my mom through different lens. The strength of her spirituality, her like diving deep into. She's a Christian woman. She's a Christian woman, so like I've always seen her, but it went to a different level. Her Christianity and just seeing her relationship with God and her putting everything to Him and what He's been able to provide to her and our whole family. So it's my mom.
Wow,
So her strength. So, and I try to continue that, to have that strength and believe.
He's the source, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
He's the source. I tell you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you forget, he gonna definitely put you in a situation to remember.
And
Okay?
drop some hints for you.
Or clobber you over your head.
Yeah.
One way or the other. You're gonna know. Yeah. Yeah. Acknowledge me in all your ways, he says. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So in your community,
Yeah.
Big Girl Interrupted,
Mm-hmm.
tell me a little bit more about like how you implement, or how are you able to help them implement the strategies that you teach them so that they can become their best versions of themselves in that season?
With tools, so like well, one with my vision board experiences,
Mm-hmm.
and then now journaling. So I like to be able to provide people with tangible strategies.
Mm-hmm.
That they can actually, and I also like to model it. So I like them
Okay.
to see themselves in the things that I do, and because I do that, then they come back and tell me, I'm doing this because I saw you do it, or you motivate me to do this. So I try to
Mm-hmm.
use myself as the
Mm-hmm.
model. I listen to some of their struggles. If it aligns with me, or if I feel like, this will connect with this person without having to tell them,
Right.
I do that. And that's how I help them. And then if they directly reach out to me and say, Hazel, can you support me through this? I'll do some coaching.
Mm.
You
I have a better question.
have a better question? Okay.
To the listeners, just remember this is impromptu. Okay. So I know you journal.
Yeah.
I know you vision board.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you manage? How do you keep you? What was that? Look for Hazel. How do you keep you being the best woman you can be? Or the best woman, your best version of you.
Best version of me. Well, I'm working at the best version of me every day. Some days she falls off, but I journal. One, because I've seen the benefits of journaling for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wouldn't be here like doing this if I didn't
True.
start journaling.
Okay.
And just getting out my thoughts, because that's where I get out all my thoughts, all my feelings, my thoughts, my ideas. I brain dump a lot. I brain dump like intensely. Sometimes it
That,
hurts.
well, dump is really a harsh word, so
I
I
know,
would
but it's
expect it to
literally
hurt.
it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
It's because my brain goes in overdrive,
Mm-hmm.
and then it just won't stop. So I have to that's where I have to go. Um, so that's what I do, and I just try to be like I'm very particular with being consistent and having a structure in my life. If I don't have structure,
Say word. Yeah, I know.
yes, yes. But if I don't have
If
structure,
consistency was a person, people. If consistency was a person.
yes, if I don't have structure and consistency, it's gonna be a hot mess.
How did you identify that's something that you needed to be in
Um,
place?
it's always been that's just been me from a child. I
Okay.
needed routine and consistency. Like in school, if the teacher didn't have like a visual schedule, I would write out the schedule for the day.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm like, okay, what are we doing today? And I write it out. It causes me like distress not knowing. Yeah.
Right. Here's another opposite. 'Cause, girl,
Yeah, I know. You fly, you just like, okay, let's do this. Yeah.
I really, I don't think there's anything I've ever done in my life that I've tried to do so consistently and fail every single time. Every single time. But it's just it's not in me. I'm gonna have to buy it. That is not my gift. That is not my gift.
See, we all have different gifts and we balance out.
For sure. For sure. Cause like, yeah, that just I didn't get that, Jean. I did not. Hazel, I think you have your next client. I am her client. Hello. What are you talking about, Sharon? We already have it under wraps. Okay.
Oh,
I just don't.
to the podcast episode that we did together on her podcast.
Yeah. Right. But because I'm of the belief, if it's something you can't do, you just pay somebody to do it for you.
Well,
That's why I need to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
I need to be. That's why I'm a millionaire. That's
right.
why. Because
that's the mindset.
Focus on your strengths. Focus on
your zone of genius.
Your zone of genius. There you go.
Right.
There you go. There you go. So again, happy Women's Month. Happy International Women's Day. Any final thoughts?
You can go with the final thoughts and all.
Okay. You do the encouragement?
Yeah.
Oh, I do the final thought? All right. So women, those who are listening, and men, because we have some men listeners too, I just want to remind you that you are amazing. You are loved. You are all that you desire to be. You are enough. And that you do not have to settle with where you're at and the things that you have currently. Know that you are deserving of so much more. So I trust that you will believe that and you will go out and get
it. Amen.
Offering?
Beautiful. And that's a wrap.
Yeah. This was short and sweet, straight to the point, just to celebrate you women, celebrate each other. Love you, Hayes.
Love you too.
Thank you all for listening. Bye.